fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Come on.
Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Come on now, one pitch right here. Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there. Hey, be patient, get yours. Get a good one, get a good rip on it, huh? Hey, like the can up there, huh?
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now at the plate, number 12. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Ball
1-1.
1-1.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. And if you're wondering about who might be left on the bench to use in this situation, there's a look at him right there. Tristan Lutz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Wichita Wind Surge used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 55.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To short.
You can beat it. Move.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. In now, Connor Capel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Allen is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Troy Dickens goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. The advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And the runner back easily. Capel is off of first with 2 away.
Here we go, guys.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Count remains at 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A curveball hit right back at. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Wind Surge rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
55. Keenan Allen.
Ready now, Austin Dean. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
I got it. I got it.
1 out. Stepping in, Spencer Keyboom. He's
Now
working on
batting,
a 1
catcher,
for 3 thus far.
Spencer
Fly ball out toward left center
Keyboom.
field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Justin
attention,
Turner
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Redbirds, number 48.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, see
Bases
it.
are
Drive
empty
it.
here with 2 men out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Up, up, up.
Fouled off.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Wichita Wind Surge jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brady Rogers wins his 3rd of the season. Santiago Rosario permitted 6 earned runs.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
stepping
pitching
in,
for the
Adrian
Wizards,
Ramos. He
number
singled his
55.
last time up. Here's the
Inez.
first pitch to him.
Allen.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 1-2 now. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Zimmerman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
And one away.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard
2 balls,
sinker, and they're
2
back to
strikes.
even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking
batting.
ball. Jordan Zimmerman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. B.J. Lopez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Let's go.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Sound came through late, taking the lead.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Your attention, please.
Digging in now, Jared Young. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away.
Allen.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, you got it.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-2, the count.
The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Got no one out now.
At the plate, Aramis Ademan.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
One down.
Now in the box, Jose Gutierrez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
1-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run.
I got it.
He gets there, and that's the second out. Mitch Ney will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
He's hitting for Iowa. Number 31.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Magneuris Sierra is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Iowa Cubs. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Your attention, please.
Kicking off the top of the 9th. Johnny Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly.
Come on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Ready once again, Mitch Ney. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Wichita took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Nick Neidert with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brock Stewart is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Keenan Allen records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Ladies and
Keenan
gentlemen,
Allen
your
takes the ball
attention,
now in
please.
inning number 9,
Now
looking to close the door.
Number 57, Keenan Allen.
Here we go now, one at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Flip fry, let's go right here.
0-2, here it is. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The first baseman, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go.
1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
One down.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. At the plate, Mike Moustakas, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Count 1-0.
Well outside the strike zone as the knuckleball got away from him a bit.
Here we go, guys.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Come on, guy, get your pitch ready.
The Reds down to their last strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-4 the outcome today. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keenan Allen earns the save out of the...
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Keenan Allen.
Leading off the inning, Angelo Feliciano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Angelo Feliciano.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go. Hey, no one down here.
Let her rip, let her rip. Plays at 1 now.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Trace Barrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 73, Trace Barrera.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, we got one.
The 0-1 on its way. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Hey, it's your pitch. Grab your feet. Here we go, baby.
Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Miami used a 3-run.
Your attention,
Keenan
please.
Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
15. Keenan Allen.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jonathan Villar. No hits to this point.
Leading up for the Phillies. The
He comes
third
set.
baseman,
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Jonathan.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Paisley is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Davy Grion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 73.
There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well towards the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Cut it right there, cut.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense.
Back to first, a double play. And they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Robertson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Keenan Allen hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire...
A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Keenan
Striding in to start the ninth, Trey Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Yeah, right there. You're under it. You.
Leday is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Juan Soto to the plate now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Out in front of it, strike one.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here's a knuckleball. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Right here.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score today. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sixto Sanchez earns his 5th winner of the year. Keenan Allen wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Keenan Allen.
At the plate, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Here, need ya.
No one better. Punch up right here, kid.
2-0 to the National center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go. Hey, drive mid for us. Here you go.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it.
I got it.
Chisholm ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Dickerson. Ball game. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon:
A coach counsels one of his pitchers who has just blown his first save. A pitcher's morale can be delicate. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Ladies and
Keenan
gentlemen,
Allen
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen to
please.
shut things
Now
down here in the ninth.
Number 15.
Next to the plate for the Padres,
Keenan
Francisco Mejia.
Allen.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, check this guy out. Let's go. Oh,
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Herman. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So coming to the plate, Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
Here we go, guys.
That's a ball. Attaboy.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up.
Run it out. Run it out.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ty France will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ty France.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. And now, Tommy Pham. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Alex Wilson enters from the pen to start the ninth.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. San Diego came through when it mattered in the ninth. Keenan Allen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Keenan Allen.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, plays it first.
Swing, and he pops him up. Cooper will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. The 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you have to give the batter some credit right there. That's not an easy pitch to hit. A knuckleball located at the knees.
Yeah, you're definitely looking for that ball to pop above your belt before you make a move and decide whether or not you're going to let it eat. That ball was knee-high, not a bad pitch. Nice execution by the batter.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Ball.
Leday is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Top Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Philadelphia, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15.
Davy Grillon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Davy Grillon.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, here we go, guys. See you drive it.
1-1 the count now.
What do you say?
Swings through it for strike number 2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Little chopper back to the mound. to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Harper.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and 1 strike. Marte at second with 2 down.
Drive him in. Needs it right here.
Two down.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need you right here.
Hey, need you right now. Come on, keep it going. Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Here's the 1-1.
2-1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Roman Quinn will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Hey, come on, we gotta hold him. 2 down now.
Hands goes. Put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
Hey, needs you right now. Here we go. Touch up for us. Right guy, right place.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. Digging in, Marcus Semien. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go.
The 1-1 pitch.
Hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2's the count.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, no one
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the... Digging in, JT Realmuto 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey, nobody away.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, need you right here. 1 time.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Now here it comes. Hit hard and caught down there at third. And the leadoff man will be set down here to begin the extra frame.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
The batter, number 2.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Jonathan.
1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Grounded to third.
Come on, come on,
Throw
come on, come on,
in
come on,
time,
come on,
and the
come
side
on.
is retired. 3 up, 3. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Sir Anthony Dominguez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign.
They left 9 runners on base.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Keenan.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
All right, get up that way.
Dan, I'm shocked he was able to get a knock on that. When it's down that low, you don't know if that's darting in, out, up, down.
Boy, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. Listen, when you're bread and butter and you live and die with that knuckleball, and you want to keep it down in the zone, and you make a good pitch like that one, and it still gets hit for a base hit, that has to make you think a little bit about, hey, maybe I should go back to being a conventional pitcher.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Davey Grion will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that's in there for strike 1.
Right now. Let's go, kid.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The throw pulls him off the bag. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, never a dull moment in this one, especially in the 9th inning, as the tying run is stranded on third and the winning run is left on second. Anybody's game until the very last pitch.
Ladies and
Keenan
gentlemen,
Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Randy Arozarena is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hey, come on now, guys.
Here now the 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Comes set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
One away.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Line drive to left.
Get over his head. Get over his head.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Anderson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score. Alex Wilson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
8-5 tonight.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 15.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Nice lead.
Hey, here we go.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dickerson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
We got one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. At the plate, Ian Happ. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, two away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Fish wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Pablo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
No errors. They left 6 men on base. Ladies and gentlemen,
Keenan Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Keenan.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Bodie, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
This is skied into short left center. Chisholm is calling for it.
That's mine. Ball.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Scooter Gennett will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Scooter.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Javier Baez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. No balls and a strike to count. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Let's go now. What's that?
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
To 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So striding in, Miguel Geraldo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Miami Marlins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Victorious Miami Marlins. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on.
Keenan Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Keenan.
The next Cub up, Jared Oliva. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Let's go right here.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, we got nobody, no one down here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. David Bodie will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Bodie, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Leday will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
Here now is our final.
You need to discuss things, okay? Yeah, well, exactly whether they're having absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get.
Keenan Allen enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
15,
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Scooped up.
Dig.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
Keenan Allen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Keenan Allen.
Now batting, Luke Maley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Baseman, Luke Maley.
Hey, no one down here. Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here. Hey, come on. Get ahead. Stay ahead.
He's set, and the pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Okay, one pitch right here. One out.
Fouled off.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it.
Dig.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Kevin Kramer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one.
One down here, fellas.
Called strike 0-2.
Come on, kid. Get on.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, get him a one
Here it comes on 0-2. Down the first baseline.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
Another 0-2 home. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Knuckleball, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, coach up right here. Hey, drop him in for
1-2. Here it is.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2, full count. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Keenan Allen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Jason Martin. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Newman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Kevin Kramer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Circle change there, called strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There's one, back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. So they can't. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cole Tucker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Let's go now, let's go.
Here's the 0-1. That's ball one as it dances just off the outside. Bases are empty, one man out.
Let her rip, one time.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Let's go now, one time.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Marlins to victoria.
Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get everything. You need to discuss everything. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely. No question. Yes. Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get everything. You need to discuss everything. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely. No question. Yes. Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get everything. You need to discuss everything. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely. No question. Yes. Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get everything. You need to discuss everything. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely. No question. Yes. Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get everything. You need to discuss everything. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely. No question. Yes. Absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get everything. You need to discuss everything. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely. No question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right,
and
the legalities
everything.
of it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely, no question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right,
and
the legalities of
everything.
it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely, no question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right, the
and
legalities of
everything.
it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay? Yeah,
Well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely, no question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right, the
and
legalities of
everything.
it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay? Yeah,
Well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely, no question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right,
and
the legalities of
everything.
it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay? Yeah,
Well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely, no question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right,
and
the legalities of
everything.
it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay? Yeah,
Well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely, no question. It
Who
becomes
becomes the
yes,
next manager?
absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get
Right,
and
the legalities of
everything.
it have to
You
be
need to
discussed
discuss
completely.
these, okay? Yeah,
Well,
see
exactly whether there happens to be
absolutely,